Storm clouds were rolling in, a once blue and calm sky, now darkened by those very clouds. Huge waves of ocean water crashed hard into the only ship that was brave enough to battle the storm itself. Lightning filled the sky in all different patterns. The wind picked up, and the waves grew larger, damn near causing the ship to steer off course. If the storm gets any worse, it will threaten to capsize the vessel. "Lower the mast!" a voice shouted. "Not sure if that is possible in such a storm such as this." "Where is the captain?" another shouted. "He's below deck dealing with the prisoners." "The captain has had them alive for over a year and still nothing. It would be better if we just collected the reward." "It would be unwise to question him at this point." "Then I guess we better make sure the ship doesn't sink." Down below, the captain of the vessel was with the thieves' executioner, wishing to inquire some information from his newfound guests. "Tell me, Aurelius, why does the new King Drassal have such a high bounty on your friends' heads?" the captain asked. "I wouldn't tell you a damn thing," Aurelius spat, "even if you threatened to cut out my tongue." "Why would I do that to an old friend?" "You are no friend of mine." The man laughed. "That hurts. How long have we known one another?" "Many years. Perhaps not long enough, Bosch." Bosch walked closer to the cell door. He was safe as long as he kept his distance. "All I want of you is information. Then you will be free to do as you please," he said. "And what of my friends?" "Like it or not, they are the property of Cole now." "If I refuse?" "I will be forced to let my new acquaintance here have some alone time with you." "Do you think that scares me?" "I would assume it wouldn't," Bosch said. "That's why I brought a friend along with me. Executioner, bring me the boy." A moment later, the overly large man returned with a young man that had shoulder-length blonde hair. He was somewhat muscular, and was dressed in raggedy clothing, the same as Aurelius. "I see by the look in your eyes that you thought this boy would be elsewhere," he smirked. "Leave him alone, he has nothing to do with this," Aurelius demanded. "He has everything to do with this," Bosch shouted back. "Tell me why King Alistair wants this child so badly, and no harm shall come to him." "Don't tell this scum anything," said the young man. Captain Bosch backhanded him across the face. "I did not give you permission to speak. Still your tongue if you wish it to stay in your mouth." He turned his attention back to Aurelius. "What do you say, old friend? Do you wish to talk with me now?" "Damn you, Bosch!" He turned his back towards him, refusing to say another word. "I don't think you believe me. Let's see if you will speak after this. Cut off the boy's thumb, then throw it in the cell with my old friend here. Teach him a lesson about respecting the captain of the ship." "Leave him be. You have no idea the consequences if you persist." The executioner grabbed hold of the young man's wrist, slamming his hand against the wall. He removed his knife from the sheath of leather attached to his belt, pressing the blade against the flesh of the boy's thumb, readying to cut it right off. "One last chance. What do you say, Aurelius?" "Leave the boy alone, and I will tell you whatever you want to know." But it was too late. The young man was already losing control of his senses, which allowed whatever power that dwells deep within him to escape. Blue flames erupted from his hand. His strength increased enough that the executioner could barely keep hold of the boy. "What kind of sorcery is this?" Bosch gasped.